question I'm often asked is, why should I use 345 technology versus a global system integrator or another large outsourcer? Because we are the #1 integration partner. So, ultimately that means that we're a specialist, whereas large outsourcers, the large system integrators, because they cover so much ground, they are by their nature generalists. Specialists versus generalists. Now, what does that mean? So the large outsourcers, they're built for scale, whereas we are built more for innovation. So depending on what is driving you, might be one or other of those might be best for you, depending on what your need is. Because what scale does is scale forces you to break things down to components. So make everything into a component that I can give to a low-skilled, cheap person somewhere else in the world, and they can implement it. And if you can get that right, you can get a lot of scale at quite a low price. And that's what happens. However, some problems don't work like that. So for integration, for example, integration by its very definition is multiple systems interacting. If you have a component level view, you're going to miss a lot of things, because what you need is systems level thinking, not component level thinking. So for some technical challenges, that kind of generalist scale componentizing thing doesn't work. You need systems thinking. And if you think too much in components, you're just thinking, what must this component functionally do? Whereas actually in the real world, like, what are the non-functional things it needs to do as well? How do I make things reliable? How do I make it perform? How do I make it secure? How do I make things recover from failure? How do I make things operationally supportable? How do I make sure that I can upgrade something whilst things are also in flight, because I can't take anything down because it runs 24/7. These are the kind of things that make the specialists be your preferred option. Now, large outsourcers as well, they've got thousands of clients. You're just one of them that, they try to do a good service for you, but they're fairly dispassionate because you're one of a number. You're one of thousands. For us, you're one of, tens, but we're much more invested in you, because you are a much more significant part of our business than being one of thousands or one of tens of thousands. And again, if you're one of tens of thousands, you get a standardized service, whereas you get a flexible service that's tailored a bit more to you. So, do you want to go to a restaurant with a good chef? Do you want to go to McDonald's? Choice is up to you.